Hello everyone and welcome to this week's edition of Reino de las Mascaras, the Kingdom of the Masks. I am your host, as always, Rey de Mascaras, and today I'm just a little pumped up if you couldn't tell. Why? Well, after work, heading down to see my mom and dad, and then tomorrow, wife and I, we are headed down to Bloomington, Minnesota, to the Mall of America, where First Wrestling, for the second consecutive year, takes over the Grand Rotunda. That's right, live pro wrestling at the Mall of America, second year in a row. It is available on Fight TV for a very, very, very fair price, I would say, of $13. It's going to be well worth it. Main event, Gringo Loco, Aramis, Arez, El Hijo del Vikingo. That's right, Lucha 4-Way. Nobody does Lucha Libre better in Minnesota than First Wrestling. So, on top of that, and I'm just going by the fight description, so first, if you're watching this, I'm not spoiling anything, I promise. Don't shoot the messenger here. Looks like Rey Horus is also going to be in the house. So, I'm excited for that. And what a perfect segue, because that's what we're talking about today. That's right, we're talking about Rey Horus. So, earlier this year, about a month ago, we'll call it, Republic of Lucha was talking about some mask drops. And, of course, anytime the word mask drop pops up on my Instagram feed from Republic of Lucha, I start salivating almost immediately. And they teased that they were going to have some BOLA masks. And I just about fell over. So, well, I kind of waited for everything to come through, and the drop happened, and I went searching through, and I found the mask I wanted. And what a beauty it was. So, basically, let's get right into it here. There it is. Ring-worn, BOLA-worn Rey Horus. And this thing is amazing. I will say this, I will not be putting it on like I do my other masks usually. Why? This thing is tight. I've talked about it many, many times. I've got a pretty large cranium. And safe to say Rey Horus does not. Because this puppy, well, I did put it on, and it was a tight fit for me. Just to get over the nose piece, to have it, set like this one is right now. So, I will not be wearing this one on the video today, but my goodness, this thing is just beautiful. The green and silver really pops off. You've got just incredible design up here. I believe I talked about it in the live unboxing I did for Instagram, but I almost bought a mask on eBay about 3 months ago, thinking that it was Rey Horus, when it was a different luchador known as Horus. So it was kind of interesting. I'm looking around on that one, and I'm noticing a lot of designs that I've never seen before. I never did remember seeing him use that. And in my research, I finally found that there was another wrestler known as Horus. So Horus, Rey Horus. Anyway, back to this one here. So got it through, got it shipped out, and then it arrived. And I know I say this a lot, so I feel like it's losing meaning, but I was astounded. Pictures a lot of times with masks don't do it justice. You can look at something and think, man, that's beautiful, and then you get it and you're just floored. The Penta there behind me, it's not ring worn, but it was one of the choices that he went with All Out. So this was known as the All Out alternate mask. And I got that one. I bought that one from Republic of Lucha. And again, like pictures just didn't do it justice. The Phoenix behind me, the Bandito behind me, it was just, this one just hit me. It was like, wow, this is just amazing. Go here. I do have a couple of pictures. One from the Battle of Los Angeles photo shoots. Jess did this one. She does photography for PWG, Time Bomb Pro, countless other places. Awesome, awesome, awesome photographer. Jess, if you're watching this, hoping you're at Time Bomb next month, because I owe you a drink for using your picture. So, thank you. And then the other one here, because this is not just Battle of Los Angeles 2023 ring worn. This was also worn in a bout for Warrior Wrestling here in the Midwest. And with that one, he was in the ring with Flamita, Demonic Flamita, and El Hijo del Vikingo. So not only is this one PWG worn, it is Battle of Los Angeles worn. It was also worn in the same building, or the same match even, as El Hijo del Vikingo. So absolutely incredible mask. I did have a chance to get another PWG mask of his back last year, it was right around Christmas time, and I passed it up because the Phoenix one here behind me, the AEW Trios title defense mask, was also in there, and I definitely do not regret getting the Phoenix mask. I regret missing out on the Rey Horus mask, because it was the one he wore at Dink, which was a Dia de los Muertos design. It was very, very cool mask. So this one, when I saw it on Republic of Lucha, it had to come home. It had to come home, because I still remember the feeling of missing out on the previous one. And Rey Horus is, for lack of a better term, he's kind of old school in terms of one of my friends who is also a mask collector, gonna use how he put it here, is that Rey Horus typically doesn't get extra masks made. A lot of luchadors today will have more than what they need for in-ring use, and they will sell the others. Rey Horus typically doesn't do that, and he hangs on to a lot of masks. So this was one I definitely made sure to get when the opportunity arrived. But I mean, I love the lining there on the bottom. It's just a very, very cool design. You know, you can see the workmanship on the inside here. And honestly, the Velcro here, I've always liked the snaps, but with this one here and how tight it is, if I ever do choose to wear it, take a picture of it with me on wearing it, this will be helpful, because this is a little easier to close, a little more freedom if I so choose. But yeah, this is one of my most recent pickups. My most recent pickup. I can see back there, but it's hidden pretty well. I'll cover that in due time, because that's a spectacular one. That's, you know, my latest pickup. You can just see, is that it? No, that's Laredo Kid, sorry. Yeah, it's kind of back behind the Bandito one a little bit. You can't see it real well, but you'll see it soon enough, and it is amazing. So that is this week's show. As always, thank you all for liking, commenting, subscribing. We got over the 50 marks, so might start doing some lives here now and again. So not sure how I will do those, if it'll be on, you know, I'm kind of leaning toward alternating unboxings between here and Instagram. You know, kind of have some exclusives, so to speak. So watch out for those. As always, you know, let me know what you want to see. If there's anything I haven't covered, if there's anything you see me post about on Instagram that I haven't covered here, let me know. I'm happy to cover it. So that's it. I'm going to check out. I'm going to go get ready for our road trip, me and the wife. And I will see you back here next week, provided that the lucha action that I'm going to see tomorrow does not put me into cardiac arrest, because the January one almost did, the June one almost did too. So I'm excited. Hopefully I might have a new piece or two coming back. I don't know. I've gotten new items each time. I don't know. This one works a little bit different as far as merch goes, but hey, you never know. So we'll see everybody next week. As always, live, laugh, love, and Lucha Libre. We'll see you.